Evermore. I pray this eve finds you well, Archon. Or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his Mammet to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all. And who can say what secrets, or heresy, it might hold? True, therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must, destroy it. Why is there even still an Inquisition? Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Not really. But I'm not actually given a choice. Sure, but praised. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I'm given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the Mammet in tow, they often frequent the gazebo in a Fortaunt manner. With any luck, they will be there now. Oh no! Is the gazebo gonna attack me? Don't need to apologize. Hope you're feeling better, Avelli. And hello. That's the page I wanted. To the gazebo! Gazebo. Sup? Verily shall we scatter all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day we shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells. Just so. Such is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. The flexing is actually his signature. It's super important. Well posed, Gigi. Well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellonic Inquisitory Doctrine. Let me just take a quick breath after reading that. I hereby command you to surrender that Mammet of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why do you think it's a heretic? Because you think everything's a heretic? Why, hello there, Archon. An Inquisitor Seer, ever the jester. Accusing Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when it's plain to see he is merely a precocious young lad. There you go again, confusing the poor girl. If those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity. What? Monsieur, please. Were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity mere moments ago? That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. So, robot. Master Shade, Inspector's here. What's all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Lord Edmont, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this Mammet on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact that I clearly explained to the Inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Iggy a boy or a girl? I don't think it matters. But okay. He's clearly a strapping young lad, no? Sure, he'd take me, not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine. But even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, we cannot deny that the circumstances of this discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. Beg your pardon, miraculous resuscitation? Found him deep in the snow. Then I hit him with a hammer. See. Then until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of Smanderville. I'll even stand as witness here and now if you wish. Aha, take that, Seer. Adopt? That would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector and Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Mandeville. Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy! The Inspector has finally become a father. It's so beautiful. Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you're free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Come on. Thank you, Lord Edmont. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son. We must away! Hey! Come on. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Oh, alone. I would not presume to question your grand design, but confound it all. Mayhap I cannot detain the Mammet, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. You just had water, didn't you? Toph does this super weird thing where she won't, like, lick at water to drink it. She puts her paw in the water and then lifts her paw and licks her paw. Well, hopefully it is effective and you feel better. You don't say, Truck. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf. Certainly not without consent. Toph, what's up? What seems to be the problem? Follow Gigi. Okay. Where'd you go? Where are you, Gigi? Well, she like puts her paw in the water first and then licks the water off her paw. It's interesting. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Duran... House Duran... Meltimsarte? Pray do not fill the Mammet's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. I should know. I work there. Furthermore, I am quite certain that there is no House Duran Meltimsarte, and that it is a rather ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses. including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? Nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. There's Skittle. Hi, Skittle. Actually, Skittle. Wait. Am I talking to the right person? Hold on. Oh, damn it. No. Wrong person. Yeah, Skyrim was the first half of the stream. Runs from... about 1 to 5 Eastern. I don't know what time zone you are to convert. Are we having dueling Game of Thrones now? GMT plus 1. So about 7 to 11? Only. Splendid specimens of horseblood flesh, would you not agree? Horsebird flesh, would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take the first place in the saucer. Chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos. It might... No. No. Do not sniff the chocobos. It didn't. You know, just because you found him in a Carathan stomach doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to take him to the markets and... We ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Wait, am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. Nobody made you follow me. I don't want to hear it. I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo. Please, Father. I love that its name is Spoiled Brat. Never mind, I want one of those. Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. Gig. Am I that strange-looking? I believe in you, Mel. and then you'll make it to 170k, and then I'll add a new one that's like 310. Every time you get close, I just add a new one. That's to play for longer. I think there's theoretically a way for you to tell, like, point totals in your channel, but I don't care enough to know it. Why bother? It's no use. No, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventure and the eventual discovery? Of your mislaid memories. Spirits, Gigi, spirits! Oops. Word. A vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon? Could this be the opening salvo in an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? Don't give her ideas, Avelli. She's trying to save up to make me play Lion King for 2 hours. Aged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. It's fine. Godbert and the Mandervilles are stupid rich. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. It's over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. Yes, Miss Toff? 100 million gil? Oh, Lone, why have you forsaken me? Would you look at that? It's a miracle. Aye, the divine intervention of this Fury herself. Or you can slap me for twice as long. I do that? Did I do that? Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father. Papa Hildy's papa? Your Grandpa Godbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. Also that. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death.
Once he and the missus come back from that tour of the Western Highlands. Sure, they'd love to see that trick of yours. Do not demean this mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it. This Mammet.
Ah, yeah, I think Melly mentioned a spider dragon thing from an earlier... from a D&D campaign someone ran. Yeah, impeccable. That's the word we're going to go with. So, I say so, 100 million gil for the Mammet, like 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word, is this what passes for trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I'll not sell him at any price. Mel, what did you have for breakfast? Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a Mammet. Okay, that's on me. That was too easy. I set the bar way too low. That one's on me. Gigi, whatever has gotten into you. You're my son. You're a Manderville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Manderville girl through and through. Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama. Okay, I didn't know if there was some reference to VV being canonically non-binary, but... No, in 9 he's frequently referred to as male. Or just being weird. Well, it is only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I don't know if that... I know people who that sounds like it's their art style. Mel is very, like, bright and colorful botanicals and abstract. Say we found out what's got him thinking he's a Mammet. Maybe the fact that he is. But he is a Mammet. How can you not... Oh, never mind. So fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildibrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead. Yes, it's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that Mammet. We should begin by speaking with the sentry stationed at the city gates on the airship landing. If Fury help us, he has left Ishgard. We need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy while the inspector and assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the main factory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed. Who put you in charge? 'Cause it sure as hell wasn't me. Stop telling me what to do. Everything can be a mimic, but everything should not be a mimic. In fact, mimics are terrifying and I hate them.
Oh, we're parading in nightmares. Okay. Am I talking to? Are you a mimic, Radioraptor? You have to tell me if you're a mimic. Well, fellow with a wide-brimmed hat. Aye, he came through here. Boss of passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them was named Lalafels, right? Funny little buggers. Seem keen to be anywhere but here. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. He went this way. And the sentries of the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. Guys, that's fine. Falcon's Nest. Fear would take me. Must we return to that freezing pit of despair? Yup. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed. There's but one reason he would return to these frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds. Really? He seemed in no mood for frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a Mammet. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to Western Carthus, the famous breeding ground for heresy, where we first found... We're back on this train again? Each mimicking the other... It's a mimic, pretending to be a mimic, pretending to be a door. Got it. It's a door mimic. Home to his heretic masters to share with them the intelligence he had gathered of the city. At long last, undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. Always has been, Radio. Always has been. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. I still don't remember inviting you. Spectre, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Seer might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I will not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him round to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things not true, that is the matter of a way. You have no idea what subtlety is. I wasn't even aware that was a word in your vocabulary. So it's a mimic pretending to be a unicorn? Okay. Oh, we're back to Falcon's Nest. What's up? Hey. Footprints in the snow. Aha! I knew it! The madman immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of my heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her Grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. Self-same ones he renounced when he declared you were not his father. Haha, what a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Manderville's beckons. I mean, mimics 100% have a shape. They are the shape of what they are pretending to be. Really can't be bothered. Follow the footprints, follow the footprints, la 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 la. I found Gigi. What is it? I know there's an emote for this. Oh, it's just... I'm joining in. Oh, slash throw. Right. Okay. Who are you? Do I know you? That's Godbert. Oh wait, is that the wife? Mammet lies snow fragments of ice stuck to its cap. Smelling around, traveling. Got hit by a snowball. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you're out, Skittle. Wait, do mimics exist prior to... I thought they were a D&D creation. My head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me. Gigi. If you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried. Though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. Simu struck by a snowball, much like those Steinbocks. Those dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself been driven headfirst in the earth no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from realms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. Only because you were already really stupid before the first one. Expect the earth. Don't worry, he's back to squatting. Okay. I suspect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience. Why are you... Are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed with in my duel with Julian. How rude of me. Would you care to join us? Wait, that's his wife who's... Grandpapa Godbert. Grandpapa Godbert. Huh. I always thought they were a D&D creation, but okay. They're still horrifying and I hate their existence. Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpapa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. Okay, Pinocchio. Sure about this, son. It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. Why does he need to be in his underwear? Then let us begin. Okay, fine. This body, it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godbert. Thank you. I have not even begun to begin, but I got guide my hammer. What is going on? The stuff of legends, Mel. Oh wait, that's what's inside. Nope. What have you done to Vivi? What is... What? Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. What the hell? Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. What the fuck? Papa Hildy. Gigi. This is glorious. Uh-oh, what you doing? Uh-oh. Instant replay. Didn't Godbert do this to him in one of the earlier ones? Wow. It's right, he knows the Manderville dance. Everything's okay. Oh, that brings back some memories. My face hurts. Papa Hildy? Oh, dear me. Who could have done such a thing? Oh. Fury, it's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to original form. To its original form.
Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe this body may suit you best. It is... how shall I put this? More manageable.
And much more adorable.
Can we just talk about the fact that Gigi's hat was just perfectly acting as censorship for Godbert?
Can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a Mammet?
He needs to be rich just to support his clothes budget. He legitimately wrecks his clothing once a patch.
Not what's been troubling you all this time. But why didn't you say so?
Matter was more than mere flesh and bone. His vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. They call you a Mammet. You look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Manderville Mammet." Do you need a minute, Radio Raptor? Cold showers are in the next room over.
Father, forgive me for not consulting you with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand.
I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville.
Gee, gods. I knew he was fond of the Mammet, but did you hear that woman? A son's gone and got himself a son. Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert!
That all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julian have been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Julian. Okay, but how about you get in a cold shower and then you think about Margaret Thatcher? And then when you're done, you clean the vomit off the floor. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. Anaconda wants some.
And what's so bloody grand about it?
Oh, I thought we were trying to pull it back, not resolve the issue, Mel. But you do you.
Made grandmother to a bloody buttering Mammet. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Fair enough. Have fun. Fury take me. I've heard tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I think it was something far worse. Heretical like as not. But fools be damned, I'm not risking my soul to find out. My life to find out. Do I have to?
They're mad. Utterly mad! The whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I will never understand. Well, at least the Mammet seems to have overcome its existential crisis. But before today, I didn't know a Mammet could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a Mammet. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Fury take me, their idiocy is infectious. Must not allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure, resort to your superior, one step at a time. One step at a time. Okay, bye. Hi. Once more to Foundation.
Yes, Toph?
Hello. Right then, my superiors have been informed. The Mammet's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Fortomps, proceeded to take me to my task for my gross mishandling of the situation. Labeling your exposure levels? Oh. Ah, food. Food is good. They remain convinced that the Mammet is the product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville Mammet, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that Mammet. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase and itself to its original form. Reconstructed magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I have ever seen before.